You gotta have guts out here, man. And girls, you gotta have guts to live in this world that we live in. To survive in this world that we live in, you gotta have guts. And there's no such thing as fearless. Don't let anyone tell you that. Don't let anyone tell you that you gotta be fearless, that they're fearless. Everyone has fear. Fear is what motivates the human or the animal to excel and do extraordinary things. Fear is a great tool, but you got to have courage in the face of it. There's power in facing the fears that are about to hold you back, but then at the last second, you have the courage to do what you were afraid of, and you're stronger because of it. Fear, that feeling of fear that you have is also excitement. You're excited, you're fear, you have this thumping in your chest. If you've ever gone out and signed up for a 5K, or you had a business proposal that you had to go and give, you had to go give a speech or something, you had to go to a job interview and push yourself to get something that you don't have already. All of that is the same feeling. When you're about to go do a super hard workout, or you're about to go to a job interview, or you're about to, do anything. You get it, right? You get that nervous feeling. Well, on the other side of that, once you push through that, is confidence. You have that fear, right? Then you go to the job interview and you get the job. Now, what do you have after that? The fear is gone. The fear has disappeared, and what replaced it is now confidence. So you have this confidence inside of you now, which was originally fear. You can see how if you continue to do that over and over and over and over and over again, you're always gonna believe that you can do it. Like once you face enough fears, once you have set up this bucket list of things you want to accomplish, and all these fears that you have, like, oh man, I'm fearing this, I'm fearing that. Let's say you have a fear of flying in planes, and then you do it, and then you realize that it's not that bad, and then and then you get on the next one, you get on the next one, you get on the next one, and then guess what? You go places, and you go places, and you go places, and you get this confidence that, oh man, I can go anywhere, I can do anything. You go to enough job interviews, and you get enough jobs to realize that it ain't that bad. It's not really that crazy. You're afraid of public speaking, and you go to a public speaking class, and you get up in front of people, and you talk about things that make you nervous, and look at all those people looking at you, and it makes you nervous. And I've been there. I've been to college and gone to public speaking classes and whatnot, and they give you a subject that you're not so confident in and tell you to go study it and research it and then give a speech on it. Yeah, this shit is tough. I get it. For me to go to the gym and do a workout, I still get nervous, but I'm very confident that I'm gonna kill it. But there are other things in life that I'm not so confident in, that I still have to dig deep and face those fears in order to be successful. And it's not that we're fearless. It's not that you're going to be fearless. You don't even want to be fearless. You'd rather have the fear. When you get a new fear, you realize that God is pushing you. That this internal force is pushing you to do something. It's telling you to do something. There are some things that are scary, that are just downright scary, that you want to stay away from, like fucking robberies and shit like that. Like you don't want to be in fear for your life, but sometimes that's important too. Like go to combat, or you're a police officer or a firefighter or something like that, and you face fears every day. You face bad guys and people that are trying to fuck you up, and seeing death and all kinds of other shit like that. That's scary stuff, and it can make you a better person for sure. But there are easier things for the average person that doesn't have one of those career paths to experience that could set you up for success, But the best, the number one part of all that is having guts. You got to have internal will and drive to just push on in the face of you know, stress and fear and anxiety. You hear that a lot these days, where people are talking about they're anxious about this and anxious about that, but you know, push through it. Once they push through it, they'll realize that that the fear wasn't really that bad. What they were afraid of was not that big, and the confidence they got from pushing past that little thing was like, you know, it's 10 times the confidence that you get. The confidence feeling that you get is 10 times as powerful as the fear itself. You feel that fear inside of you, and then you do it, and you do the action you were afraid of, and then you realize that it wasn't that bad. But then that confidence, that accomplishment of realizing that it wasn't that bad, allows you to face new fears, bigger fears that you will also realize that aren't that bad. You know, it's just like a lot of people out there, a lot of people out there are thinking, you know, they're afraid they can't even buy a house. You know, they can't even buy something for their family to buy shelter, you know. And I know a lot of people out there are fearful of what's going to come next in their lives. Like, they lose their job, you know, what's next? And I'm here to say that you go out, you go to another job interview, you get another job, and you face that fear. You overcome it, and you got to have guts. And I don't want to, you know, I'm tired of hearing people say that they're fearless. You know, not fearless. In fact, you got to have the fear. You know, it's a motivator. It's something to be, you know, treasured when you get a new fear, when you're afraid of something. But if it's something that you want, you know, it's like, if it's something that you want and you're afraid of it, then you know you're going to get something good on the other side. You know, you're afraid of the job interview, you go to it, you get the job, boom, you realize that it wasn't that bad, and you got the job now, and now you're confident. And that's all I hopped on here to say. You know, I was just feeling like, dang, I was feeling like I didn't really want to do this workout just now. I just got done running, and it sucked, and I didn't want to do it, but got out here and did it anyways. And then once I started running, guess what? I felt like $1,000,000. So now I'm done, and 2 workouts in for the day, and it feels great. Now I have the power to face new workouts the next day. The next time I feel that I'm too tired or I don't really have it in me, I'll remember this day. I'll remember that I conquered that feeling of anxiety towards the workout today, and I'll take that into the next workout. I'll take that into the next day where I'm feeling a little down, feeling a little low energy or whatever, and I don't feel like I want to do it. And that's it. Push yourself. You don't have to go too crazy, but definitely push yourself, face your fears, and have guts. And that's it. I'm out.